Hi students, welcome back to physics class. In this class, I am going to teach 8th standard physics, lesson number 4, heat. I am going to teach calorimeter. So calorimeter as an instrument is used to measure amount of heat gained or lost by the substance. So that purpose we are using calorimeter. So construction of the calorimeter. So calorimeter is made up of metal like aluminum or copper. It's a good conductor of heat and current. So what is mean by good conductor, poor conductor? So body allowing current or heat by passing through it is called good conductor of heat and current. What is mean by poor conductor? Does not allow heat to passes through or does not allow current to passes through is called poor conductor of heat and current. So calorimeter is made up of metal like aluminum or copper, is a good conductor of heat. So this is calorimeter. This is made up of metallic vessel, metal like aluminum or copper. Then the metal vessel, that is the calorimeter, kept inside the jacket, that is container. The container is made up of insulating jacket. So I told already, insulating means does not allow current, heat, that is called insulating. So is made up of wood. So what purpose we are using insulating jacket? This insulating jacket is used to prevent heat to the surrounding, prevent heat loss to the surrounding. That purpose we are using insulating jacket. Then inside the jacket we filled water. Then it is made up of two holes. One hole thermometer is inserted. So this thermometer used to measure temperature. Another hole inserted stirrer. The stirrer is used to stir the content in the vessel. Then in between the two terminal supplies the current to passes through the element. This current is used to heat the water. So with the help of this instrument we measured amount of heat gained or lost by the substance. This is calorimeter construction working. Next, thermos flask or vacuum flask. So thermo flask is an instrument. Thermos flask an insulating instrument that keeps its content hotter or cooler than surrounding for a long time. It's used to maintaining temperature uniform, that is constant. This is called thermos flask or vacuum flask. So working of thermos flask. The thermos flask has two wall. The inner wall is made up of silver. The outer wall is made up of plastic or metal. In between the two wall, vacuum is present. So this vacuum means absence of air. So this vacuum is used to does not allow, does not enter, or this vacuum between the two walls is used to prevents the heat transferred from inner to outer. So this vacuum is used to does not allow lose the heat from inner, then allow outside the heat to inside. So that purpose we are using vacuum in between the two wall. Then the top is an insulated cap. Very little bit of air is present in between the two walls. So there is no transfer of heat from inner wall to outer wall to inner wall. So conduction can occur only at the point where two walls meet, that is in the cap. So here only transfer of heat takes place. Then the silver wall is reflect radiated heat back to the inside the bottle. So this thermos flask is used to keeps the substance hotter or cooler for longer time. The thermos flask or vacuum flask is invented by Scottish scientist Sir James Dewar. It is also called as Dewar flask. It is also known as Dewar bottle. The next topic is thermostat. Thermostat is a device which is used to maintain the temperature of a place or an object constant. The thermostat is used in building heater, central heater in a room, air conditioner, water heater, as well as kitchen equipments including oven and refrigerator. Sometimes the thermostat functions both as the sensor and controller of a thermal system. Next I am going to teach heat capacity. So what is meant by heat capacity? The amount of heat energy required by a substance to raise the temperature by 1 degree Celsius or 1 Kelvin, it is called heat capacity. The SI unit of heat capacity is Joule K Kelvin power minus 1. So water has higher heat capacity than most of other substance. So that purpose we are using water as a coolant. Next, specific heat capacity. The amount of heat energy required to raise the temperature of 1 kilogram of substance by 1 degree Celsius or 1 Kelvin is called specific heat capacity. The unit of specific heat capacity is Joule kilogram power minus 1 Kelvin power minus 1.